Hello everyone and welcome to another CranKy Duckling Sea Duckling Open, that number 108. I'm your host Steelmold, steel like the metal, mold like the thing you put the metal in so that it retains its shape when it cools down. Yes, I've been your host for today. We have a wonderful tournament here. We are going to start by casting Yakuzaku and a EnolaGay. That'll be our first series. On production, of course. As always, we have the 16th Squad Senseki, otherwise known as Kuro, otherwise known as Krupp, hero of the wasteland and savior of esport. It is Krupp! Yes, she will be on production. Yeah. Sorry, I'm feeling a little off today. Forgot to shave. Yeah, alright, let's see if everybody's ready to go for players. Of course, Yakuzaku from our own team, and we have EnolaGay, who's a brand new player in our tournaments, an Australian. So, nice to see what they have in offer. It's going to be a TVZ. Everybody's ready. Let's just get and start. Boop, 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 beep. Alright, so first map is going to be Pride of Altaris. Which is a nice map to have. Hold on. Gotta hydrate my hydras. Why aren't we loading? There we go. Huh! Think my SC. No, okay. For a second, I thought my SC2 was crashing, but no, we're good. Alright. Welcome everyone to Pride of Altaris. Pride of Altaris. The Pride of Altaris that's not actually the Pride of Altaris, because the Pride of Altaris is destroyed. Doesn't exist anymore. The Zerg destroyed it on Ire when it was taken. In the southeast corner of the map, representing the mates, all the way from Australia, making their very first debut in our tournaments. Our pink Zerg is in fact EnolaGay. Waiting for Kuro to switch, and she's waiting for me to stop. To stop singing. And in the northwest corner of the map, all the way from the land of Singapore, representing our very own CranKy Ducklings. He is the imitation innovation, the Deja from Asia, the Mel Torme of MMA. He's not as funny as Bunny. He's the Terran Iagas, the one fine young Ryung, the Killer Jur from Singapore, the TY Chicken Pie, the 4GG. He's more meme than dream. He's the slightly more crappy happy. The trash flash with no cash. M to the K to the P, he's Marine King Pug. He's the captain of the Rain Pain Train. As the lean, mean, keen machine, the immature cure. Then not as smart as heart. The young adult Polt is more of a beastie than beastie cutie. No, sorry, he's more of a beauty than beastie cutie. He's the co-creator of the Deishibe, the Masa from NASA, and we couldn't find a pun for Björn, but we just call him Yakuzaku. Ah. Yes. I've been considering adding more names because we have some new Terrans in the scene right now. And I haven't added them to the list of puns for Yakuzaku, the Yakuzaku introduction. I need to start working on that. You know, because I'm pretty sure I can find something for Clem. I mean, there's not much that rhymes with the Clem. I'll be honest with you. He takes the blame because his name is not Clem. That doesn't really rhyme. Blame and claim, Clem, blame, blame. Stem and Clem, stem. That doesn't make any sense. Creme de la creme. Ooh, because that's French. The creme de la creme. Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah, he's gonna love it. C'est ça la crème de la crème. All right, I'm adding it. La crème de la crème. Yes, it's been added to the list. All right, let's look up the game. And thankfully, while I was rambling, both these players have been playing quite standardly so far. Nothing crazy at all. EnolaGay actually droning quite hard, playing super greedy here. That might be a problem, because Yaku usually likes to go for the typical Terran timings. Oh, he's actually getting a third base right now, so maybe not so much. Gonna be nice scouting here. Oh, actually, EnolaGay did go for Overlord speed. I was wondering how is that Overlord moving so fast? I was like, huh? Got a ticket for speeding, but yeah, it gets a good scout, which is useful, very useful. And then EnolaGay, ooh, taking all these gases. I'm sniffing. I'm sniffing. Yeah. There's no lair. 4 more gases being taken. There's no lair. Is this all bailing? This is all going to go to bailings, right? Or something. I don't think EnolaGay can even make anything with gas. Why are they taking 4 gases? 5 gases actually in total. Alright, Hellions roll in. This is a chance for Yaku to do a lot of damage, and he kind of needs to do a lot of damage because EnolaGay has almost doubled the probes of Yakuzaku right now, or the workers. Double the probes. Neither of them has probes, okay? I'm not that stupid. Oh, they're all punching up! Oh, the aliens supporting everything! See, this is what happens when you play too greedy. Oh, no. Oh no. 36, 40 drones, 41, 42. Oh, the Liberator is in the main as well. 44. Oh no. Oh no, this is a massacre. "44 dead drones in the first attack." But see, the thing is, EnolaGay went so greedy that they're actually not super far behind in terms of worker count right now. Yeah, this is weird. And there's like 1 drone on each gas. This is a very weird build there from EnolaGay. And there's that lair. 1-1 is coming for melee, but there are no army units. So far, EnolaGay only made a handful of Zerglings, 16 Zerglings, and some Queens. And that's it. And there's a Baning Nest. But Yaku is already setting up the 3rd base. Preparing for a drop there. Right, it's a double drop. Only Marines. Don't need anything else. They don't even have combat shields. Only steam. Just Steam, you know? No combat shits, no nothing. Yeah, Enola just doesn't have anything. There's some queens, but this is... Even this drop is just a lot of firepower. Yaku is going to be careful. I don't think Yaku understands just how little EnolaGay has right now. And he's probably being a little rattled because he knows he killed a tremendous amount of drones. And he's like, how is this game even continuing? I just killed everything. How? But yeah, EnolaGay is sticking to it. Now evening up the income slowly and gradually. Banelings are being added to the mix. +2 is starting for both players. Bailing speed is halfway done. Yaku is going to bring in the tanks, which is what I think is going to seal the deal here. The Banelings roll in. Tanks were unsealed at the time, but nice target firing. The Banelings all go down. None of them explode actually on their own. They all get killed. The Marines are starting to get low on health, but yeah, EnolaGay has nothing left. A GG is called, and we're going into the next game. Sorry, gotta fix the camera here. Get comfortable. Yeah, so we saw this is like one of those games where you can actually see why you shouldn't be playing so greedy, especially against the Terran. And it's kind of odd because EnolaGay was scouting, so they knew what Yaku was going for. They saw the Hellions, they saw the reactor factory. Like they knew what was coming. Just strange that they weren't prepared. And it's just what the next map is going to be. Sorry, gotta type with one hand. My left hand is a little bit preoccupied right now. For some reason. Don't ask questions. Yep. Waiting for EnolaGay to choose the next map. That's what EnolaGay is saying. They're taking time. They're saying anything. They gotta choose. I'm not taking the blame for anything. Yeah. I'm not gonna go pick a map and then later be charged with the crime of picking a map that's not good for a player. It's not gonna happen. Alright, let's look at elsewhere in the bracket. Berlingrad. Okay, Berlingrad is going to be next map. Let's Berlingrad. And we are going to be on OS server this time. Yep, there we go. Yep, have everyone join the thing. No, we wanted to alternate. Oh, right, because he wanted SG, right? Ah. Sorry. I did OS server. Let's just restart this. Yeah, it's weird to me because EnolaGay said that they're from the western part of Australia. So actually the Singapore server is better for them. But like on instinct, on habit, I just chose Korea SG server. Sorry, Australia server. My brain is all over the place today. What? Light. What did I say? What are you looking at? What are you talking about? Is this? Yeah, my green screen is a little crap. Sorry about that. Alright, both players are ready. So yeah, gonna get fun, and let's start it up. Boop, 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 boop. What's something I'm forgetting? Oh, I didn't do LE. Forgot to do LE. Forgot to tell everyone what LE stands for. This is an educational show, remember? Uh, hold on, gotta set up my interface and score. All right, everyone. Welcome to Berlingrad. LE. LE, of course, in case you did not know, stands for, and I'm definitely not reading this from a list. Let's see here. Lemming. Elevator. Lemming elevator. That's the elevator that brings the lemmings up the cliff so that they can jump again. Because you know, the cliff jumpers. They jump off the cliff. They have a lot of fun, and the elevator takes them back up. You know, so they can do it again. It's a lot of fun. You know. Anyway, in the northwest corner of the map, all the way from the land of Singapore, representing our very own clan, the CranKy Ducklings, give it up for the PogChamp himself, la creme de la creme, it is Yakuzaku. And in the southeast corner of the map, making their debut in our tournaments, all the way from the western part of Australia, give it up for our red Zerg, representing mates. It is EnolaGay. Alright, going with the quick roaches here. This is one base roach. That's gonna be interesting. Let's see. We got 4 roaches on the way. Gonna be turned into Ravagers, I'm assuming. Yaku's Reaper is about to come in and see the first Ravager being morphed here. No, he's not going in. Oh, he's delaying. Oh, he's actually good. Oh, I thought for a second he might actually miss them, but no, he sees this coming. A bunker is already finished there on the high ground, which is helpful. A factory is about to be finished as well. He lost the Reaper. Oh, that's not good. I mean, the Reaper wasn't exactly the thing that was going to kill those Reapers, but it would be nice to have it. For extra vision and stuff. Alright, he's going for the tech lab on the factory. He's not actually making anything for the factory. What? He's going for the Cyclone, but it's gonna be too late. This is gonna be relying on the Marines in the bunker and the SCV pool to hold the line until the Cyclone comes in, but now he's supply blocked. You can't make a Cyclone. Forget making a Cyclone. You're done, but... Yep, and now we don't have a tech lab either. GG is called, and EnolaGay evens up the score. We have ourselves a sideways 1-1. Oh, that's a nice little cheese there. Got Yaku quite by surprise. Didn't quite know how to handle that. And alright, Yaku's already asking for Blackburn. Blackburn is going to be our next map. SG. Alright. Yeah, everyone needs to accept it. What are we missing here? Group? Let's put everyone in their seats. Make sure they're strapped in. Race check. Alright. Oh, everyone's ready. Let's get right into it. And start. Boop, 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 boop. Alright. So Blackburn, maybe a little bit of a different map. But it is, there's potential for chase here as well. You know. Had to fix my arm there for a second. Don't ask questions, it's production issues. Alright everyone, welcome to Blackburn. Blackburn. LE. LE, in case you did not know, stands for let's see, limited entrance. Limited entrance. That's what you do when you build a wall. Yeah, when you wall your natural base. It's a limited entrance. You limit the entrance of things like Zerglings and such. It's a legit tactic, you know. In the southeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of Singapore. Give it up for our Red Terran, representing our very own clan, the CranKy Ducklings. It's Yakuzaku, otherwise known as PugChamp, otherwise known as La Creme de la Creme, otherwise known as Limitation Invasion, and blah blah blah. And in the southwest corner of the map, currently sideways 1-1 in this series, give it up for our blue Zerg from the western lands of Australia, representing mates. It is EnolaGay. Alright. Huh. So nothing too crazy yet. We even have a patch first there from EnolaGay. Nothing too crazy at all. Actually, I'm surprised by this map. Like, I was expecting, just judging by the shape of it and the history of such shaped maps, that it will be a lot cheesier. But yeah, look, as we saw in the previous map pool, which, you know, lasted for about 2 years or so, this map actually wasn't really super amenable to cheeses. In fact, I think this is one of the maps that's been in the longest run in any map pool in StarCraft 2. And I don't think we've ever seen the island base taken. So it's not technically an island base. It's it was an island base in, like, what was that map that was back in the day? The one with that little bridge that people made a supply depot on it to block it. And it had an island base with, like, it had these walls that, you know, big ass walls, flyer walls that were transparent, but ships couldn't fly through. You know what I'm talking about? Back in, like, 2016 or something. Because I remember Beyond, like, playing on that map a lot. I'm thinking, just give me a minute. Wow, my memory is really bad. Sorry. I can't even begin to like hazard a guess as to the name of that map. Like nothing even strikes. Like I'm not even coming up with like random words for it. So weird. Anyway, EnolaGay going for a baneling nest and an early lair. So I'm guessing I'm gonna go for some zergling speed. No, sorry, baneling speed. Couldn't catch setting speed. It's fine. Yaku going with the liberators again. Which, if they're taking EnolaGay by surprise here, no, could be good. Should be good. However, EnolaGay does have some scouts along that line. We have we have the Overlord on the other side of the map. We have the Zerglings and Overlord here, just in case something comes up. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at what's transpiring right there. It's going to be a Spire. The Spire will transpire. See, usually when I see a lair, my instinct is to just go, it's a Muta switch to base Muta! Woo! But yeah, I'm usually like I curb my enthusiasm. Then the one time I don't go for that. But then the one time I don't guess it, that's what it is. It's 2 base Muta. Okay, it's 3 base Muta. But it was 2 base Muta when the Spire went down, so technically it's a 2 base Muta. Yeah, we're going to come in here with the Hellions. Not going to discount too much. See, there's no workers in the third is set up. Liberating the main. Doesn't quite see the Spire. Did it see the Spire? Double check. Oh. No, it's not what I wanted to do. No, I clicked the wrong button. There we go. No, it didn't see it. So yeah, that would have been a really good scout. Now he is getting turrets anyway, because Yaku is a careful NG Bay enthusiast. As those who don't know the legend of the Singapore meta, it's when Yaku in some game started with an NG Bay first. That's right, it was an NG Bay first. He made an NG Bay before a barracks and just made turrets. And it caught his opponents by surprise because they went with a proxy oracle or something. I know, like, why would anyone do that? And Yaku was like, it's Singapore meta. Singapore meta. That was the explanation. Alright, so now he definitely knows about the Mutalisks. The Liberator doesn't get to really do any damage. Hellions do come in here, they're gonna have a chance. Bellings crush into them, kill a couple. The Zerglings will take care of the rest, and only 3 workers die here. Now it's all up to Yaku's defense against the dark arcs that are the Mutalisks. Actually, he's actually killing a few of them. More Marines are coming in though. This might be dangerous. Somebody, yeah, EnolaGay already lost 2 Mutalisks and only killed a few Marines. So not the best of not the best harassment here by EnolaGay. Yeah, we do see more gases being taken by EnolaGay. So and a flyer attack is about to finish. So I'm guessing they're going to be leaning super heavily on the Mutalisks. Switch Mutalisk key. Switch keys, switch. Mutalisks. Just make a lot of Mutalisks, you know. Battle on the no, that's not battle. Battle on the boardwalk was the one that looked like a beach resort. Yeah, I remember Battle of the Boardwalk because it was just such a weird looking map. Yeah, no, I'm talking about a map that had the same layout as Blackburn, but it had a kind of like a shortcut bridge in the middle, where you see the island base here, the sort of middle base there. There was like a one huge, like long thingy, like bridge thingy. But I'm gonna have to look this up. It's gonna drive me crazy trying to think about it. Alright, Yaku is on the move out. Bailings aren't quite with the army here, and they are off creep. Mutalisks trying to buy some time. I'm gonna fly around, try to do some damage while Yaku isn't at home to defend, which is, I think, the smart move here. Yaku splitting up his Marines, trying to bait the Banelings right into the tank range. Banelings mostly still alive though, so he can't really push in there. And he has to stay around the tanks with the Marines because he needs to defend against the Mutas. So he's in a bit of a pickle here, but he does put the screws on EnolaGay, and he gets unsieged. Banelings roll right into the Marines. The tanks are all down. It's now down to the Marines and the Mutalisks. If the Banelings clean enough Marines... reinforcements coming in from the northeast! It's going to be dangerous for EnolaGay. Remember, Mutalisks cost a lot more than Marines. And Marines have a huge amount of DPS here. So yeah, Yaku loses a lot of his army, but EnolaGay loses enough Mutalisks that they have to kind of back away. And Yaku did set up a third base while this was going on, and EnolaGay is on 4 bases, so economically both players are pretty good. A definite advantage for EnolaGay in terms of income. People coming in from a bit of a drop. Thors are being added to the mix. We got drilling claws for Widow Mines. These are going to be the answer to the Mutalisks and potentially the Banelings as well. They do pretty well against those, as the Banes, you know, tend to disappear to them. Mutas, I gotta say, the Mutalisks have not been super effective in this game. They've been good. They've not been bad. They've been useful, but Mutalisks are kind of a unit that you need to be. Oh, they're all bunching up! Yes, he's all bunched up there. But actually, the damage wasn't done by the Mutas. They were done by the. It was done by the Banes, according to the mineral line. So the Mutas were a great distraction here. Just as I was talking about them not doing much, they turned out to be a great distraction for the Banes that are coming in. So good on them with that. 21 workers. What's that happening in the natural of Yaku? Is that a run by? Yeah, I think it was a run by over here. Killed a couple more SCVs. We have Burrow coming in for EnolaGay, as well as adrenal glands. 2-2 is about to finish for both players. Yaku getting Ghost Academy. So both of them are kind of settling into a later game situation. I gotta say, EnolaGay has the much higher army supply and a much better economical situation throughout the game, but they're not actually capitalizing on it, and that might be the mistake, because Yaku will have a chance to come back here, especially if he gets some, you know, some quality snipes. Oh, that Medivac is just in the middle of all the dangers, and somehow just manages to just coast on by. Finally going to get ganged on by those Mutalisks. Only one Marine gets out alive and immediately dies on the ground. There's a not Mutalisk. Ultralisk. Yeah, that's the one. Words are just crazy. Here, Widow Mines. Decent dodges on the Widow Mines, but they still kill a lot of those lanes. Banelings roll into the Marines there around the Thor. There's a lot left here, but he's got to be careful. The army supply is still heavily in favor of EnolaGay. 12 more SCVs dead for Yakuzaku. Yeah, and the base... Wait, did the base die? Yeah, the orbital command died. I didn't notice that. That's pretty bad. Now, Yaku does have backup command centers in the 4th base location. It's not the end of the world. And he does have mules. So apparently his income is slightly better than EnolaGay, at least in mineral terms. But this is not a good long-term plan, because the trades have not been good, not been favorable for the Terrans so far. Not favorable enough. And EnolaGay is down up to what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bases. Yeah. That's not, yeah, you don't want to let a Zerg be on 6 bases, uncontested. It's a lot of banelings. The banelings are mostly what's accounting for the trades between the two players. Like most of the resource losses from the Zerg here have been in banelings. And there was a good Widowmine connection there on the Mutalisks. But remember, the Mutalisks are not the big danger right now. The Ontalisks are. Chitinous plating is finished. +3 armor is almost finished. +1. No, sorry, +3 melee is just about finished right now. Yeah, this drop is not going to do much, and these medivacs are dead. Yeah, Yaku has been just not able to mass enough army. I wonder if he should have been kind of turtling up. If he'd have realized that, oh, I have this smaller army, I lost all my army, let's just bunker up. Make sure I have a gigantic army the next time I move out. But instead, he keeps moving out with a small army, and EnolaGay just keeps on cleaning it up. And even if the trades in terms of resources isn't is kind of equal, it's just the tempo of the game all goes heavily in favor of EnolaGay, and GG is cold, and EnolaGay takes the series. Hold on, I'm gonna. Hey, woo, GG! Ah, yes. I have a flag. Look at my flag. Whoop, 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 whoop. Victory. All right, let's put this away. All right. So EnolaGay going to be moving on in the series. Let's see. And we'll be facing 11. Ooh, we have ourselves a ZVZ here. Let's get 11 into the party. So we're going to be casting that. Yeah, it's going to be cool. Group. ZVZ. It's gonna be a US West server, right? Yes, I think. US West server. I'm gonna ask because you know, EnolaGay is from the western part of Australia, so maybe US West isn't gonna be the best. You know, we try to accommodate people, you know. Have them play on a server that's good for them. It's very important for us, you know, so that everyone feels included here and get good games, and everyone feels good about the games. Anyway, as for the bracket, looks like we're moving on. Didn't have any forfeits, I see, and yeah, all the series are moving on. And got EnolaGay versus 11 here. We have AsherBro versus Epermus. Sorry, it's very small letters here. Epemus. AsherBro versus Epemus. Yeah, alright. Asking for Central. Alright. I gotta say, EnolaGay has the weirdest server selections, but I guess Western Australia internet is even weirder than regular Australia internet. Alright, we're going back to Berlingrad. Okay, let's go. And Central United States. Oh, thank you, Chase. I'm looking very fluffy today. Yeah, I didn't have time to I have some hairs in my mouth. Sorry about that. Yeah, so it's the hazards of being a bit, you know, extra fluffy there. That's what happens. You don't shave for a couple of days, and this is what happens. Look. Alright, both players are ready. Let's get right on to it. And double check on everything. And go. Boop, 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 boop. Hey there, Lamyui. And Hulayana. Yeah, cool. I'm not a VTuber. I don't know. Just. God damn it. You don't shave for a couple of days and never suddenly everything is just like, you look so weird today, Steelmold. Very judgmental of you people. I know that. Anyway, we are on Berlingrad. LE. LE, in case you did not know, stands for... I'm definitely not reading this from a list. Let's see here. Libidus examination. Libidus examination. That's when you examine your desire to Nah, this is a kid's show, let us not go there. In the northwest corner of the map, all the way from the lands of the US of A, representing Risen from the Ashes, it is our blue Zerg, and I forgot to count how many, I forgot to check, it's important, I gotta check how many victories, how many championships. 3 times, count them 3 times, SDO champion. It is 11. Going to runner-up from the last SDO. And in the southeast corner of the map, all the way from the lands of the western sides of Australia, representing mates, it is our red Zerg, EnolaGay. It's an old song, but it checks out. Those who don't know it, EnolaGay. For those of you who want a history lesson, EnolaGay was the name of the one of the bombers that dropped one of the bombs in I'm not sure which, on Hiroshima or Nagasaki, but yeah, that's the bomber. I think it's the first one that dropped an atomic bomb, like in war. That was the name of the bomber, and hence the importance of the name in cultural thinking. It was a subject of a very famous 80s type song called EnolaGay. I don't remember who actually sang the song. It's kind of an 80s thing where you know the song, but you have no idea who the bands are, because like they only existed for one song, or you know that's what they were famous for. Then they just disappeared. Anyway, we have a couple of Zergs here. Both of them going with Baning, so we're gonna have League Bane Wars. EnolaGay is going for a lair though. So they are going to be playing a little bit differently. 11 is getting 3 bases. EnolaGay going for a lair tech. So we're gonna have Baning speed available quite earlier, and also, you know, we'll be able to more easily transition out of the Ling Bane phase. Let's see how it goes. EnolaGay walling off, expecting the attack to come from 11, which it is. It's a common. Did EnolaGay get speed? Yeah, they both got speed. And that front. Oh, the Ducklings get in! 11 Ducklings get in! This is the worst. No! Who needs Banes when your Ducklings can just bust the wall themselves? They don't actually kill anything though, and EnolaGay manages to clean them up with a 1 Bane hit. So I guess it's not the worst. It does give 11 a lot of information. This is the oh, it's a Spire. Look at that. Got it was a Spire for the Spire. And 11 is going with roaches. No spores, no nothing. Now, remember, there's a weird equation here with roaches versus Mutalisks, right? Remember? If you have a lot of roaches and you're attacking, and your enemy only has Mutalisks to defend, you've pretty much won the game. If they're defending, everywhere, the only way to go is a base trade from there on, because the roaches can't really attack Mutalisks, and the Mutalisks, they attack the roaches and they will eventually kill them, but it takes so long that they actually do a lot of damage while this is going on. So as long as you vaguely defend against the mutas, your roaches should be in a really good position to attack your enemy, because Mutalisks are bad, very bad at defending against roaches. So bad, in fact, that they don't even tank damage against the drones. Roaches are just on the ground killing drones. You don't even need to target fire or anything. You just send them there and they kill everything on the ground because they can't shoot up. So they ignore the military units. It's very simple. All right, EnolaGay does manage to sneak some Zerglings into the natural base of 11. Gonna get us around on the queen, but the roaches are going to clean this up. This is giving EnolaGay the information that the roaches are coming. Alright, we're getting information from Light about server selections. Alright, so the next server should be on Australia. I'm assuming Australia's server is going to be better than US servers. For EnolaGay. Alright, 11 did attack with some roaches, but not a lot of them. So the Mutalisks are enough to actually defend against this, especially with all the queens around. And it looks like let's see the lost resources tab here. So 11 has traded not too well, especially since he didn't get to kill any Mutalisks. But he just built a whole giant ball of roaches now, and if you can get that to the other side of the map, that'll be something. But the mutas are now here, and 11 just doesn't have anything to defend with. How many queens does he have? 2! What? 11 has 2 queens, count them, 2 queens. Yeah, this is... Yeah, this is not going to go well. 11 just doesn't have anything to defend, and he's not attacking. Sending some roaches across the map, but yeah. Now getting a Hydralisk then. Getting supply blocked by killing that, losing that hatchery supply blocked 11. It no roach speed either. So yeah, it looks like 11 is just not being decisive here. Did not respect the Mutalisks enough to actually defend against them. But it also did not attack with enough roaches. So yeah, my equation didn't seem to have worked for 11 here. Alright, another a couple of queens here. Hydralisks are on the way, but this is good timing for EnolaGay to come in here with the Mutalisks. Remove the AA defense as they're not all together. The 2 queens go down just as the Hydralisks come back and come in, and yeah, now it's just the Hydralisks. EnolaGay doing a good job keeping those Mutalisks alive while removing the anti-air attack of 11, while at the same time denying that third again. EnolaGay playing fantastically well here against 11. And even getting a little afraid around the edges. Does have the higher arm supply though. If 11 just goes all in from here on out, there's a good chance that that he evens up the situation. Especially if he pushes and manages to kill a couple of bases for EnolaGay, maybe a base in a mirror line. But instead, 11 is going for Lurker then. Yeah, I don't think 11 has the time to do this, because look at the economy right now. EnolaGay just has such a better economy. Failings roll into the Hydralisks. There are enough left that the Mutalisks can't really be here, so they have to back away. But 11 is playing defensively against an enemy that has double the worker supply, almost. And yeah, and double the bases, technically, yeah. So that's gonna be bad. Wait, did that spore? That spore died. It died off creep just as the hatchery was coming up. Oh, rip. Rip spine. Rip spore. Alright, EnolaGay coming in here. With everything. This is not a very strong anti-roach army, but there are not a lot of roaches here. Hydralisks do come in and with the lurkers, so it's gonna be a bit dangerous for EnolaGay to stay here too long. Gonna be a little more careful about their maneuvering, but the Banelings roll in, push everything backwards. They roll right into the Hydralisks, and the Hydralisks all die. GG is called, and EnolaGay takes game number 1 against our current runner-up and 3-time champion. Very nicely done. We have a real contender here today in EnolaGay. Alright, Curious Mind is the next map. It's Curious Minds. Great lobby. Australia. There we go. Yeah, Enola says Central is better than Western US, but not better. It's not. It can't be better than Oz server. SG was better than Oz server, but yeah, I'm just doing what the admin told me, and I'm not overthinking it, because every time I do that, I get in trouble. Both players are ready. Let's get right onto it. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, AU did turn up today. We have a lot of Australian players here today. Since still alive. Yep. Hashtag. Spam this something to cheer for the Australians. Try to think of an emoji that rhymes with an emote that rhymes with Australian, but yeah, I'm not that smart. Anyway, welcome everyone to Curious Mind. Curious Minds, where minds are curious. In the northwest corner of the map, all the way from the land of the US of A, it is our blue Zerg, current reigning runner-up of the championship of this deal. It is our blue Zerg representing Risen from the Ashes. Give it up for 11. And in the southeast corner of the map, representing Mates and the land of Western Australia, our red Zerg, currently up 1 in this best of 3 series. Give it up for EnolaGay. Alright, 11 went for a pull first. We have 8 no Thang on the way. That is 8 Zerglings, count them, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Count your Zerglings. You can Strangely enough, in StarCraft, you can count your Zerglings before they hatch. Unless, of course, you know, something kills the egg before it hatches. You know, and if there's a Liberator, you shouldn't be counting them before they hatch. Other than that. Alright, Zergling's coming in. EnolaGay not pulling any workers yet. I'm gonna let that hatchery down. I'm waiting for the Zerglings. Yep, there's the worker pull. 4 Zerglings being made for EnolaGay and a couple of queens, but they're gonna be a while. And this hatchery is in a lot of trouble. All 11 needs to do is just continuously do damage to the hatchery, and it will go down. It's an inevitability. More reinforcements are coming in for 11. Oh, the walkers are dying. GG's call. Then we have ourselves an ace match. We have ourselves another sideways 1-1. Ooh, we have juicy series. The plural of series here today. It's pretty cool. Let's see what the next map is going to be. Let's see what next map. Berlingrad. Okay. Berlingrad is going to be our next map, and we are going back to US Central. And wait, did we play on this? Was that the oh, it was the first map, right? Forgot. Yeah, it wasn't. It was on the map pool. Yeah. Okay, so 2000 atmospheres is going to be our next map. So I was more paying attention to making sure I don't forget the server than to actually check the map and make sure we haven't played on it. This is the wrong map again. Idiot. 2K atmospheres. Sorry. Look, I have to do this while I'm talking, okay? It's not easy. While I'm talking and my left hand is busy doing something. Don't ask questions. It's perfect production. Perfect production. All right. Let's get to it. And double check on everything. Race is wrong. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, we still have that thing where you drag a player up the list and they turn into Terran for some reason. I guess that's the way for Blizzard to tell you that you should be playing Terran, right? I guess that's the only way to make people Terran nowadays. The game actually forces you to become Terran against your will. It's the only way to not be Protoss or Zerg. Hashtag balance wide. Alright, everyone. So make sure we set up the scores so I don't forget them. I always have to remind myself. And we are on 2000 atmospheres in space. We're in the northeast corner of the map, all the way from the lands of the US of A. Representing Risen from the Ashes, it is our blue Zerg. Give it up for the 3 times as the old champion and current runner-up, 11. And in the southwest corner of the map, all the way from the land of Western Australia, representing Team Mates, it is our Red Zerg, currently sideways 1-1 in this series. Give it up for EnolaGay! Alright, so both of them are opening up very standardly. Going hatch first. Very similar timings, nothing crazy. I'm guessing I'm gonna see something a little less cheesy here. I want Lingbane Wars more. Lingbane is kind of disappeared. I want it back. Very exciting. Very exciting to cast, actually. Yes, I know. It's an Evo chamber. EnolaGay is going for an Evo chamber. So I'm gonna have that +1. I'm assuming it's gonna be Carapace. No, it's gonna be melee. It's gonna be Banes. Not Banes? Yes, not Banes. 10 Banes. Just +1 melee. But that comes at the expense of speed, which is a little bit questionable. Especially in Nazivizi. Let's see how it works. 11 did go for speed, a very standard opening. EnolaGay did cut workers as well, a little bit earlier than 11. So that's gonna be quite all-in-y from now on. Oh, hiding the Zerglings all the way at the back, so 11 doesn't scout them with the Overlords. Alright. 11 sends a couple of just defending with a couple of Zerglings and a couple of Queens, nothing too crazy. Just don't mind the horde of Zerglings that I'm hiding at the back. What? Who? Me? At the back? Well, I don't have any Zerglings here. No. No Zerglings. I promise. Pinky swear. Alright, but 11 is getting Banes, so at least there's going to be that to defend. Actually, 11 is getting them offensively on the other side of the map. If EnolaGay actually runs into one of these in the middle of the map and pulls off a classic Miomaika, that would be kind of hilarious. Alright, Stress Ball Baneling runs in. Cleans up a few of EnolaGay's Zerglings. EnolaGay has a lot more Zerglings. So, doesn't get the Queen. Okay, it does get the Queen. 11 needs to make more Burlings, and it does. More Stress Ball Banelings are coming in, and the jig is up. Oh, tries to body block the Banelings of EnolaGay from escaping up the ramp. Doesn't quite do it, but the Banelings do run into them, clean a lot of them up, and 11 has free reign to start doing damage here. More Banelings are being rolled in, so EnolaGay will just not have the mass of Zerglings needed to defend it. 11 just exploded a Baneling on nothing. What? Did that Baneling kill larva or something? What? It just exploded on the other side of the hatchery for I don't think it killed anything. That was very weird. It was a misclick. Oh, the real mic. Oh, that was very close. All right. This time, 11 is on the defensive. Now remember, EnolaGay cut workers production a long time ago and is just all in from here on out. Just making Zerglings, but going to go up against Banes! And runs a lot of them into Banelings. 2 Banelings killing 2/3 of EnolaGay's army. So the Zerglings get in here, but there's not a lot of them. There's not enough to do them any damage. Reinforcements are on the way. 11 needs more Banelings. And it just, as long as 11 makes a few Banelings here and there, it should be fine. There he goes. Spiritual Banelings coming in. Oh, tries to get a pincer movement here. Pincers around on EnolaGay. Doesn't quite get it, but yeah, EnolaGay just doesn't have enough to continuously do damage here. Does get a Queen, which is nice. Nice catches there by EnolaGay. But 11 has double the worker supply, has got banelings, got a lot of zerglings, and EnolaGay is just kind of stuck. This is it. Now 11 is going to be on the offensive with the zerglings, with banelings. Yeah, doesn't even need the banes. Just get us around on these zerglings of EnolaGay. They will all go down, and this should be a GG any second now. There we go. GG is gold. Let me get my flag. There we go. GG! Ah! Woo! 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 Victory! Victory! Alright, let's put this down. So, get back on the screen here. Logic. Chocolate, don't you dare get inspiration from this. I feel super good versus people who stay passive with their scouting. Yep. It's always nice to play against someone who doesn't scout. Now, it's important to remind everyone we do have a double elimination bracket here today. So if someone loses a series, they don't just immediately disappear from the tournament. So EnolaGay is going to be down against Walesey, which I'm assuming is another Australian, because Light told me that everyone here today is Australian, basically. Let's see if we have AsherBro versus Epimus. That series has been going on longer than before EnolaGay and 11 were finished, or started even. Now, granted, this was a relatively quick ZVZ, so yeah. No, look! Ow! Sorry. Bit my lip the other day, and now it's like really painful. And every now and again, I kind of like bite it again. See, the human mouth is very badly designed. See, it's like where do like even if like hairs right here inside my. Yeah, very inefficiently designed, the human mouth. Alright, so we can do Walesey versus Enola, and the semi-final will be waiting for us anyway. Let's invite them into the party. Let's remove 11. Let's see. Well, from. Oh. So it's difficult to type with one hand. Like I said, my left hand is kind of busy today. Don't ask questions. Looking at you there, judging me. Alright, so Walesey is also Aussie. Yeah, we can do an Aussie server. Although, maybe EnolaGay wants to play on SG server. I don't know. Which map are we going to be on? Yeah, we're going back to 2000 atmospheres. Now remember, this is a best of one series. So Walesey lost to AsherBro in the first round, 2-1, and then defeated Erebus Black in the lower bracket in a best of one series. Let's make sure everything is set up here. See if everybody's prepared. Huh. Everyone's ready. You want to have fun? Let's get right onto it. Boop, boop. Come on. Boop, 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 boop. I lost the rhythm there for a second. Sorry. Sorry about that. Oh, EnolaGay is saying ready for the 2-base, Walesey? I'm guessing EnolaGay is going to go for the 2-base Muta, which we have seen today here, right? Yeah. 2-base Muta! Alright, everyone. Welcome to 2000 atmospheres in space. We're in the southwest corner of the map, all the way from the lands of Western Australia, representing mates. It is our red Zerg. Give it up for EnolaGay. And in the northeast corner of the map, I'm assuming this is the first time here. I don't remember seeing their name here before. All the way from the lands of Australia, our blue Zerg. Looks like they're representing the lands of salt. It is Walesey. Shake it, 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 shake it like a salt shaker. Shake it, shake it. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. This is not an actual song. I just made it up in my own head. But yeah, actually, shake it like a salt shaker. This should be a one hit wonder song, right? Or maybe it does exist, and I just don't remember it. It just popped in my head, and I forgot that I actually know about it already. Maybe it is a song. Sounded like hey yeah, I was going for something like hey yeah, but like yeah, it's like shake it like a Polaroid picture, but I'm like shake it like a salt shaker. It's like my variation on that, right? You know, being very original here. So that is that Squirrel I'm talking about here. In case you don't know, let me introduce Squirrel, otherwise known as Group, Hero of the Wasteland, and Savior of Esports. It is Group. Hello everyone. Hi. Yep. This is Group, Hero of the Wasteland and Savior of Esport, otherwise known as Guru. Yeah. Hello. Okay. I'm going back to Porto. I need to observe. Okay. Alright. Just in case you don't know. See, I'm not here alone. This is an actual high level production here. In case you're wondering. Alright. Walesey going for the quick lair as well as EnolaGay, so it looks like they're both going to be cheeky here. Oh, but Walesey is going with the roaches, so it's going to be speed roaches from Walesey, and I'm guessing to base Muta from Enola. How many gases do we have here? Only one so far. EnolaGay isn't taking any more gases, so maybe not to base Muta. It is going to be roaches as well. Alright. It's gonna be Roach versus Roach. Walesey seems to be a little more prepared for that. I don't know if this is maybe Enola just kind of switch into that. Maybe that's not what they planned in the first place. Not sure. Okay. Chase, we need to talk about 12 ball. It's always fun when Aussies are in the chat. Aussies players. I have a great affinity to the Australian StarCraft 2 scene. Of like a tendency to get in chat and talk smack at one another. Yeah, it's really cool. I am very much in flavor of that. You know, it seems to be a staple of the Australian scene wherever I encounter it. So good on you, mate. Good on you, mate. Yeah, did I say it right? Good on you, mate. Good. It's not good on ya. It's good on ya. Good on ya, mate. There has to be an R at the end. Good on year. Year. Good on year. Good on you, mate. Yep. Very nice done. I'll pat myself on the... trying to pat myself on the back. There we go. Pat. No. Pat. There we go. Pat myself on the shoulder. On the back. I did a good job. Pat myself on the head. Thank you. Alright, Wesley is on the move. Walesey. Wait, not Wesley. Shut up, Wesley. No, it's Walesey, not Wesley. Oh, they're both actually missing one another. Oh. Alright. Walesey is coming in. EnolaGay is actually bringing the roaches back to defend against this. EnolaGay is losing a lot of these roaches now. EnolaGay hesitated, but now actually moving ahead with the base trade. EnolaGay getting spines in the high ground in the main base. Walesey canceling the third base and going into the main base of EnolaGay. The spines aren't quite finished. There are a bunch of them coming up though. Walesey kind of needs to get rid of them. So far, Walesey has been doing a lot more damage, but now EnolaGay going up against the roaches at home of Walesey. It looks like Walesey has enough at home to quite mount a defense, but let's push these roaches back. No, actually, EnolaGay is getting the upper hand here. This is a full-on base trade, and yeah, EnolaGay loses almost all of their workers. Now Walesey doesn't have much to defend here. The spine is going to go down. There's no production on Walesey's side of the map. Not making any roaches or anything. Looks like EnolaGay is tapping out. GG is called, and Walesey of the Salt is going to be moving forward. Hold on. I need to get my flag. GG! Ah! Very nicely done. Hopefully this bought enough time for our next series to be ready. Let's see. AsherBro versus Epimus might still be going on. This is best of one. I think they thought it was serious. Oh, Light is saying that AsherBro versus 11 is actually ready. Okay, ready for us. So let's see. Okay, so let's get. Where are they? I don't see them in chat. Or am I? Oh, I see 11. Where's AsherBro? Is that Totoro in chat? Sorry, I'm sitting a bit close to the camera because that's where I'm resting my butt, otherwise known as my left hand for some reason. Don't ask questions. Production issues. Yeah, where's AsherBro? I think it's Totoro in chat, right? I think we casted them before. Yeah, there we go. Totoro. Totoro! What do you want to see? I want to make sure we have the players here. AsherBro also from Australia. Okay, we're still waiting on Totoro to join us. Maybe they're just idling, following the stream on a 2-minute delay. Hold on, gotta readjust my microphone here. You can't see you can't see my microphone. It's an invisible one, but it's right here. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me when I move closer to the microphone? Look at my sexy voice. Hear me out. All right, there we go. AsherBro. Thank you. Thank you, AsherBro, for saving me from this awkward moment. So we're going to... Yes, let's double check. US West server. Onya, Inya hanging out ya. Good on ya. Good in ya. Good hanging out ya. What are you gonna do, yeah? Sorry, I'm not well versed in the Australian lingo. Alright, let's go with US West. First map is going to be 2000 atmospheres in space. Yeah, we're seeing a lot of this map today. Not against it. Where is AsherBro? AsherBro is in chat. Actually, no, there's a 2-minute delay, so... Wait, is AsherBro is... Yeah, Terran, okay. So, everybody's ready. Let's get right onto it. This is our semi-final of the day. Otherwise known as our upper bracket semi-final. The winner of this match will go advance into the final match, and will have 1 point advantage in the best of 5 series in the grand finals. So that's a nice advantage to have. Alright, so check my interface here. Okay, there we go. Hey, welcome everyone to 2000 atmospheres in space. We're in the northeast corner of the map, all the way from the lands of Australia. Representing Platinum Heroes, give it up for our red Terran. It is AsherBro, otherwise known as Totoro. Totoro. And in the southwest corner of the map, all the way from the land of the US of A, the 3 times, count them 3 times, SDO champion in the past, representing Risen from the Ashes. It is our blue Zerg 11. Alright, standard opening so far, nothing too crazy. Hey, hello, new chatters. I really like the new chatter feature in Twitch. You know, kind of. Let's you welcome new people into the chat. Yeah. OMG, it's Duan. Welcome. RC RSC. That I look. I read it the way I read it. If you have a different pronunciation, feel free to let me know, and I'll make my adjustments. But as far as I can tell, this says Arr. Who's the real Asher? Looks like EnolaGay is cheering for AsherBro. Oh, it's EnolaA. Now I remember. It was EnolaA. It was EnolaGay. I saw them in chat a while back in one of the previous tournaments. Ooh, Totoro losing the Reaper here, which is a bit of a shame. Alright. It's gonna have a reactor factory, nothing too crazy. Takes it back. Takes this time to hydrate your hydras, everyone. I'm gonna hydrate my hydras right now. I'm doing it off screen. Sorry, that wasn't planned. I just really choked on water for some reason. As you can see, production nailed down tightly today. Very nicely, very nicely situated. Everything working perfectly. Perfect production. So, sorry, I still have my damn hairs in my mouth. See, it's just keep on getting in my mouth. There we go. There we go. Alright, lightning killing the Overlord here. Overlord does get a good scout. Sees the barracks and the tech lab researching, but it's going to be concussive shells instead of stim. So it's a bit of a different situation here. Now, if 11 was going roaches, this would have been quite fantastic. Going marauders. But it looks like 11 is going to go Link Bane with the Baning speed. With the lair on the way. So it's... I don't know about that composition. It's going to be up to the Hellions to do some game-ending damage here. Ooh, Light VIP, our admin is updating that Asher is the last Terran remaining in the tournament right now. Yeah, all the Terrans, they moved on. They moved to MSO. they're not playing here today anymore. Alright, Hellbat's being morphed here. Oh yeah, right, I saw the armory before. I forgot to mention that. But we did make an armory. So that Hellbat, which are really good against Zerglings, as you can see. The point should be enough to clean this out, and this really didn't do too much damage. Like, at all. It killed Zerglings. A lot of Zerglings, but only Zerglings. 36 of them, to be fair. Alright. Now we got Nihongo as well, cheering for the last remaining Terran. All the Terrans sticking to one another. The siblings in arms. Oh, the wall is not a wall! The wall is not a wall! Oh, no. Zerglings get in, they get a surround on that Marauder, surrounding that Viking. Paintings roll into the mineral line. Actually going to go against the Hellions as well. Everything on the low ground gets cleaned out, and the Zerglings get into the main base. Baning crashes into the mineral line. These SCPs are very low on health. Easy pickings for these Zerglings. Totoro just doesn't have anything much to defend. This is a massacre. Should be a GG any second now. There's just not much Totoro can actually do. Getting Hellions, but in the meantime, 11 is just doing so much damage. It's ridiculous. Prior production prevents piss poor performance perfectly. Prior production prevent piss poor performance perfectly. Perfectly. Thank you for that logic. I do love a good alliteration. All right, bailing speed is started. I don't know why tutorial is still in this game. This is I stopped paying attention. This is yeah. 11 has got this. This is no way back from this. 11 didn't even need to go into Hydralisks and anything. Just to get more Circlings and Banes and just kill the Terran. Right now, 11 has almost, definitely triple the worker supply, almost quadruple the worker supply. Hold on, we have a comment from group. But still, mules. That's right, mules. But to counterpoint. 78 workers to 28. There's only so much mules can do, you know. Don't turn into Yaku, Kuro. This mules is the answer to everything. Hey Yaku, what did you have for breakfast today? Mules. Alright. Totoro does go for a drop here. 11 can just cancel this base. It's okay. 11 has 5 of them. 5. Count them. 5. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm counting the fingers. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5. I have 5 fingers. No finger shaming on this channel. Sorry, I hit the camera there for a second. Alright, gotta adjust that. Alright. Yeah, no, I don't know what to, I don't know what to do with this game. Like Totoro is super dead. Unless, look, 11 is giving Totoro so much time that it's actually ridiculous. Maybe 11 is being like super careful. I don't know. I don't know why 11 is being so trepidatious. That's the word I'm looking for. Not perspicacious. Prudent. Yeah. I don't know why 11 is being so prudent here. They have the massive advantage. I'm guessing this is the work of trauma. You can see the trauma working on a human mind. 11 is just in such a huge, powerful position, but they're just like they feel afraid, even though they're the thing that one should be afraid of. I'm guessing that 11 just went up against Terrans and they kept coming back and they just wouldn't die. And 11 is just like, you know what? I'm ahead. Get more ahead. Yeah, and 11 is getting more ahead. Like 11 isn't just sitting back and waiting for the game to end. You know, we got lurkers. We got plus 2 melee is about to finish. Plus 3 carapace has already started. Adrenal glands is on the way. Yeah, 11 is just going to dig in with the lurkers here and just destroy all of these marines. Baneling's coming in, killing everything. GG's finally called. And 11 will take game number 1. Terran hubris is a powerful thing. I mean, yeah. Terran hubris is only comparable to the Terran salt. The level of saltiness and the level of hubris are kind of like, they work together. Okay, second map is Berlingrad. Alright, let's see. Berlingrad was Western United States? Completely forgot. Yeah, it was West. Completely forgot which server we were on. Wait, no, we were in Australia. Yeah, no. We were, look, I haven't slept well tonight. Oh, wait. Oh yeah, because we're alternating. Okay, never mind. Group. Live lobby. There we go. And Australia. Yes, I know. You were busy updating the brackets. I know you got admin duties as well. Don't feel that I'm attacking you or something. Sorry. Group is saying that I'm a bully. No, I'm not a bully. I'm just waiting for you to get in the lobby. Patiently. I'm just waiting here patiently. Don't mind us. No. I can't cancel. Alright, cancel. Let's try this again. There we go. Okay. Yeah. It's okay. We got the service thing going on. All right. See if everybody's ready. Everybody's ready. Let's get right on to it. Game number 2. In this semi-final. Elsewhere on the bracket, we have Walesey, who moved ahead against EnolaGay, which we casted earlier. He's going up against Epimus, who won 1-0 versus OMG. It's Dwayne. I love that name. OMG, it's Dwayne. Oh, it's Dwayne. Oh, I can see you in chat. Why is it? It's Dwan in chat, not Dwayne. There's like an E missing. See, the same thing happened to me with EnolaGay. There's just one letter missing from the name between in-game and Twitch chat, and I just completely don't recognize the person. It's like it's really weird. It's like when Superman puts on glasses and is immediately Clark Kent. Alright, let's make sure he's set up here. You have 1 for 11. There we go. Hold on, group is saying something. It's okay, still old. I'm not old. I'm just tired. Okay? Didn't get much sleep last night. And I know you didn't either. Just all you people playing your Final Fantasies 14s all night long. I've seen you. I've seen you in chat there in Discord. Don't you judge me. Anyway, in the southeast corner of Berlingrad, our red Terran, all the way from the lands of Australia, representing Platinum Heroes, otherwise known as AsherBro. Give it up for Totoro! And in the northwest corner of the map, all the way from the lands of the US of A, the 3 times, count them 3 times, SDO champion, our blue Zerg, currently up 1 in this best of 3 semi-final series. It is 11. Oh, apparently we have different scores. Walesey bit Dwayne. Dwayne beat Epemus and Walesey beat. So Walesey is waiting in the lower bracket. Final? I'm thinking. Seems like this is according to what they say. Gonna have I'm hoping Light update the damn thing. What is going on? Or you could just bully Kuro into doing that while she's observing. she's already doing a lot. What's another thing to do? Alright. So we have a standard opening from both players, nothing crazy. Hold on, Kuro is saying something. Don't we love challenge being bugged? Yeah, we kind of... we don't love it. But sometimes happens. What happened? Is this like... the Light can't update the things for some reason? For some strange reason? That's why he's constantly asking you to do it while you're observing? So, I'm guessing that's what happened. Alright. Ooh, Totoro actually going with a... what is it? A tech lab on the... no, it's on the barracks. I thought for a second the tech lab was on the factory. And we'll have something interesting, but no. It's pretty standard. Yeah. Okay, so Light is reporting that Dwayne won against Epimus and Walesey won against Dwayne. So yeah, Walesey is waiting for us in the lower bracket. It's going to be updated as soon as Kuro has some free time. Yeah, Light is kind of locked out of updating challenge. So yay! Alright. We got a lair coming up for 11. Totoro is setting up that third base as part of the wall. Liberator's sneaking in, which is going to be nice if it catches 11 by surprise. 11 getting some spores at home. How many queens? I think 4 queens should be okay if they are in position. You know, 11 likes to use the queens to spread creep around, so maybe they're not going to be in a position to defend against the Liberator. As so, the Liberator has free reign here. No drone pull yet. What the fuck happened to Game Heart? God damn it! I didn't use Game Heart. With all the lobby restarting and everything, somehow it didn't happen. Perfect production. Perfect production. Sorry, get the hairs in it. Yeah, get hazel over my mouth, and it's disgusting. Sorry, I had to fix my right hand here. Got a little detached. Happens sometimes. Very technical situation here. Don't worry about it. Perfect production. Perfect. Why did Kuro appear? Yeah, Kuro is right here. It's kind of nice having someone to cast with in studio, if you will. You know, it's kind of a privilege. Don't twist the camera, it looks weird. Wait, I didn't twist the camera. What? Yeah, there we go. Let's figure it out. Alright. Totoro coming in for a push here. 11 has enough queens and Ravagers and lanes here to defend. Nothing too crazy. Neither player is committing a lot here. Okay, Totoro did bring a tank. I was wondering, like, why aren't there any tanks? But tank was left at the back. Trying to bait those baitings into the tank range. But seems like Totoro will get kind of cleaned up here. The Medivacs left with a bunch of bio in them, so it's not a complete loss for Totoro. And 11 might be overextending here. Oh, but the Bane's running into the bio, and some bios land on top of them as well.
Paused.
Game paused. No, we have a lag spike for Totoro. I don't experience lag spikes. I just have a 350 ping. It's all spike. Like that, there's no spiking because it just spike. The lag spike is my existence. This is my my normal place of being. Oh, light redeemed. Ay ay ay. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Ay ay ay. Let's do it. Ay ay ay. Yep. It's my version of it. Alright, both players are ready. Let's get back into game. Alright. 11. Going up the ramp. The bio is quite low on health. The bios land on top of the tank as it's surrounded by Zerglings. This is starting to get really cleaned up here. And more bios on top of the tanks, but the tank does manage to survive, which is good for Totoro. Now 11 did quite a bit of damage to Totoro in terms of army numbers, but it's important to remember Totoro was just remaking those units, so now has the higher army supply, but 11 has a much better economy and much more recoverability potential in the future. I think Totoro's best option is just to push out right now on the map and not wait to try and get that third setup. As a Terran, if you lose that army in the first push, you're like you're under a lot of pressure to start doing damage. Because look at the economy right now. 11 has 83 workers. Totoro barely has 60. And 11 is taking up, getting a 5th base. Is that a 5th or a 6th base? It's difficult to see on the minimap. It's yeah, it's 5th base. We got a lurker den on the way. We got infestation pit. 11 is just getting ready for a late game here. Late game TVZ. While Totoro is kind of licking their wounds, trying to rebuild that third. Well, build that third setup. Maybe get a 4th setup. But 11 is just getting ready for a big old wave of Zerg. Alright, Chase's redeemed Ga. I'm guessing. Are you ready for the Ga? Are you ready for a Ga? Let's make sure this attack is over. Okay, ready. Get ready for the Ga. Set up the camera. Ga. There. Is it everything you dreamed about? Is it everything you wished for? Yep. Alright. We have a hive on the way for 11. The old 10-minute hive. Yeah. 11 is just like, alright, you're gonna turtle up, I'm gonna zerg it up. I'm gonna zerg my way into victory here. Now, it should be noted, Totoro is getting +3 bio weapons and armor. Ugh, I hate this skin. That command center. That it's so it looks like an old toy from the 90s that just made of plastic. It's so jank. What is this animation? What is this? What is this even doing? What is this even doing? I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Don't like it at all. What's that have on redeeming gauze? What am I supposed to do with this gauze? Kuro, please advise. No one ever told me like what any of this stuff means. I'm just making it up as I go along. Is that like is that the official policy of the clan? Just making it up as we go along. Gah! Gah! Oh, there's an actual battle going on. Alright. The throw coming in. Gonna get pushed away by the lurkers. So we're gonna be leapfrogging the tanks as a prudent Terran should. So it's going to be up to Totoro to 11 to try and get us around here. We're gonna jump on top of the tanks, get us around in two of the front. Two at the back are still firing. There's only one tank left. But yeah, 11 lost a lot of units there, but still has the lurkers down on the low ground, still has the Ravagers here. And as long as 11 reinforces and with 34 Zerglings on the way, 11 is making reinforcements. 11 should be absolutely gorgeous here. Yep, gonna push up the ramp with everything, including the lurkers and everything. And yeah, have them dig in and destroy everything on the ground. And now the trades are going to start to move heavily in favor of 11. Going towards the fourth base of Totoro. Oh, it's the cannon! That's the cannon for the planetary fortress. Look at it's so stupid looking. Look at the cannon on that planetary fortress. I hate this skin so much. Alright. 11 circling around to the third base. Gonna try and get some damage here, but does get surrounded by this Bioforce coming in from the north. 11 really hasn't done much damage so far. A few OSCVs dead. So 16, 17, 18. Oh yeah, now it's time to do some serious damage. 22, 23, 24, 25. Gonna get it right. Gonna get it 6. Gonna get it 6. Gonna get it 7. Gonna get it 7. Gonna get it 27. 27 SVs. Sold for 26 SVs to the Zerg in the northwest corner of the map. I don't have a gavel for the auction. Sorry. I should get a gavel. That was my thoughtful. I should get a gavel. And you know what 11 is thinking? I should get a spire. Yeah. Of all things. I was expecting more of like an Ultra Den, but yeah, a spire is okay. Don't need to Broodlords. Why not? Went ahead, get Broodlords, as the saying goes. Alright. Totoro is getting ghosts, but yeah, I don't think there's going to be enough snipes in the world to take care of all these lurkers. When Totoro is just kind of left without any units here to defend. The natural is being lurkered. Now the production is being camped by lurkers. This is super bad for Totoro. Totoro is evacuating the main bases. The command center. Planetary, not planetary fortress. You can't evacuate planetary fortress. What's the other one? Orbital command. Yeah, that's the one. Evacuating the orbital command, but Yeah, Totoro is down to 30 workers. There are lurkers lurking in the main base. 11 is just getting 3 bases at a time. GG's called. And get my flag here. GG! Ah. Yes. Victory! For Sovngarde. No, for 11. Was going to go advance into the grand finals, which is going to be a best of 5 match in which 11 will have a 1-point advantage over their opponent. So we're going to what time is it? It's 2. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. I think we're good. Do you need a break, group? I don't need it. So if you want on, so we can take a break. That's not an answer, group. Let me show you what the answer was. See, that was not helpful. That was not helpful at all in making a decision. All right. Nah. Okay, she's saying nah. Okay. So let's go into the lower bracket. Let's get Walesey here. I don't see Walesey in chat. Walesey. I mean, if Walesey is not in chat, we can't really have a series, right? No, there they are. Coming into the party. They are both Oz, right? Right? Not delusional or forgetful? I am forgetful. But... okay, so I'm gonna be on Pride of Altaris. WCS game hard mod. Australia server. It's kind of nice having all the Australians here. You just, oh, Australia server. Very easy. Well, where did all the Europeans go? Where are they? Hello? Europeans? Are you there? Hello? Europeans? Can't seem to find any of them. Wait, what? Why did the lobby not start? What happened? Did I miss something? Maybe someone is having a lobby bug? Oh, no, it's Walesey. And now Walesey has affirmed that Totoro isn't here. Okay. Yeah, lobbies in StarCraft 2 are... they exist. Okay, that's as much as I will say about them. Alright, let's see if everyone is prepared. This is best of 3. Just reminding players. This is a lower bracket, but the lower bracket finals is a best of 3. This is our sort of second semi-final, if you will. See if everyone is ready. Leslie is ready. Waiting for Totoro. Wait, did we see any do we have any Protoss today? I didn't open the bracket. The Wikipedia bracket. Yeah, we had no Protoss today. It's mostly Zerg. and AsherBro and Yaku. Alright, everything is ready. Let's get right onto it. Double check. Okay, let's go. Good day, mate. Mate. G'day, mate. Oi. Today we learned that oi means, hey there, mate, friend, how are you? Oi. Drink Foster's. Yes. I was like, you don't sound Australian, and then I remembered, yeah, EnolaGay did say that they're from Western Australia. Is that like the Western Australians? They're the ones who drink Foster's. They're like the the Australians all the others talk shit about. I thought the Bogans were the Australians everyone like made jokes about. Alright, so yeah, list of 3. Okay, there we go. Alright, everyone, welcome to Pride of Altaris, LE. We're in the southeast corner of the map, all the way from the land of Australia. Shaking it like a salt shaker, our red Zerg is in fact Walesey. And in the northwest corner of the map, all the way from the lands of also Australia, our blue Terran representing Platinum Heroes. Give it up for AsherBro, otherwise known as Totoro. Okay, Rowdy Boffin. If I say that out loud, am I gonna get cancelled? Because that sounds like a... that sounds like an Australian swear words. Can one of our Australian mods double check the validity of that statement? Make sure it stands to TOS. I don't know. Australian is weird. If there's a word you don't understand, you probably shouldn't say it. All right. Ooh, I have 142,000 points, channel points. 141.9 thousand channel points. It's a lot of group pleases, which I can't use because group isn't casting. Despite their 5x, we had ZVZ. Had ZVZ, Kuro. ZVZ. Didn't you want ZVZ? Had ZVZ. We didn't even have TVT today. No Protoss either. How about that? Imagine having group please on a channel? Huh? I don't understand. What do you mean on a channel? What? Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Oi, oi, oi! Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Oi, oi, oi! Yep, I know that one. It's a nice one. I thought that was something that only tourists like do. Like in my mind, if I went to Australia and just shouted in the street like Aussie, 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 everyone would be like, oi, oi, oi! Yeah, we know it's the thing we do, right? This is Australia. Welcome to Australia. Have a nice day. G'day, mate. Whoa, 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 look at that, look at that, we have what? Group, look at that, we have a butt, it's a butt, look at the butt, look at the butt, it's a butt. Yes, we have ourselves a Nidus. Walesey is being cheeky. Going to salt the Terran's earth with Shake that salt. Shake that Nidus. Shake it, shake it. Shake it, shake it. Shake it, shake it. Shake it like a salt shaker. Ooh, and Totoro is actually going with Fusion Core. So that's gonna, yeah, it's gonna be a while before Totoro gets any units out of that. That means Walesey is gonna have a chance to get that Nidus working. And the wall is not a wall yet. This is the thing here. The Nidus is out. The queens are out. Vultures are kind of waddling around. Everything is slowly waddling towards the wall. And this is catching Totoro completely by surprise. Denies the Nidus in the main base, so gotta deny the Nidus. Right? You gotta remember that. Hydrate your Hydras, deny the Nidus. Avoid the Void Ray. Now Totoro has Marines enough to push Walesey back. Walesey did not bring enough beef. Looks like the push is gonna be pushed away. Nidus goes into the main base. More vultures are being made, but they're not quite ready yet. Oh, Walesey gets supply block. They lose they lost overlords here instead of the map. Workers are being pulled to deny the Nidus, and the Nidus gets denied. There is a crypt tumor there, a cheeky crypt tumor left in the main base. There's also the overlord at the back, so there's still vision on that location. Walesey is free to continue pushing from that position, but Walesey is supply blocked again. Now the Nidus goes into the main base, but most of Walesey's units are down here in the natural of Totoro. Okay, now Totoro is a bit supply blocked. Getting Banshees, at least one. Oh, nice Widow Mine shot. Get some damage on those vultures. So far, not a lot of SCV keys. 3 SCVs died this game in total. So that's not the damage Walesey was looking for just yet. Totoro defending on multiple fronts, doing a decent job so far. Walesey is pushing forward though. Now the Nidus is denied in the main base. Now Totoro is supply blocked, but there's a tank coming out. A Banshee is already out. That can come in and help. Remember, there are a few queens here and some Ravagers. There is anti-air. Walesey is also losing a lot of resources on these Nidus. This is popping on the ground. Right, Walesey finally getting into the natural base here. Totoro is going to have to evacuate that. Now pulling the boys for a last-ditch effort to defend. 17 SCVs goes down. Yeah, I think that Totoro is going to be dead here. It was a valiant effort to defend, but Walesey had enough of a push to keep on going. And even if they can't actually get into the main base right now, there's just... Actually, Walesey lost a lot of army supply, but Totoro lost a lot of workers. When Walesey still has a 1 base economy going, Totoro barely has half a base economy going. Walesey is going to expand into a 3rd base. Walesey has a game in the future, but Totoro is just stuck on 1 base with a crippled economy, trying to make any units possible. And the second Totoro moves out, Walesey is just going to start trading. Walesey doesn't need to kill Totoro, just needs to trade vaguely well, and they'll be taking the victory here. GG is called. And Walesey takes game number 1. Her culture is more black and white than gray. If F and C words aren't in the same sentence, then it's not real Australian. Well, yeah, I know that they're basically punctuation in Australia. I'm well aware of that. I like that. I like swear words used in a sentence. I like Totoro's response to this. Cheeky. with like 4 E's. I like that response. Let's see what the next map is going to be. Walesey is saying that's revenge for the Hellbat Marauders. All right. Totoro is saying, haha, that's fair. I wish I did it in that game. 2000 atmospheres is going to be our next map. 2000 atmospheres, yes. Great with mod. WCS Game Heart. Australia! Australia server! Don't do it, you'll get glassed. This is a no bueno versus 2-1. I mean, it ended up working. I think it's just that Totoro was caught by surprise. And very importantly, Walesey kept on pushing, did not stop the attack for even a second. There was always a Nidus up somewhere. So that's a bit of a critical thing. Nidus gets denidust. Denidust. Denidust it. Get it. Yeah, I get it. It's a good pun. It's... Kuro, what did you think about that pun? Yep. That's the answer you get. Alright, everyone. Welcome to... Hold on. Messing up my interface. Welcome to 2000 atmospheres in space. We're in the northeast corner of the maps. Map 1 singular, all the way from the land of Australia, bringing in the salt. It is our red Zerg playing for Salty. It is Walesey. So it's not salty, it's salt with a 1. Get it? It's salt with a 1 instead of an L. That's lead speak for you. In the southwest corner of the map, also from the lands of Australia, representing Platinum Heroes, are Blue Terran, otherwise known as AsherBro. Give it up for Totoro! Alright. Shame. I like the shame emote. Ding! Shame! Ding! Shame! That Totoro sounds more metal every intro, group is saying. Yeah. It's supposed to be like Totoro! But as the tournament grows, my voice gets raspier and it's like Totoro, Totoro, Totoro. So what happens? It's just the natural evolution of things. Speaking of natural evolution of things, Walesey is going to base Roach. Yay! To base Roach. Alright, Totoro is opening 2-1-1. So, should be okay, I think. As long as they play defensively. Yeah, there's the bunker. Didn't even scout. Skipped the Reaper entirely. Just punching out. Oh, there's the Reaper. Okay. Totoro didn't skip the Reaper. The Reaper just stayed at home. They didn't go across the map to scout. Okay, lair on the way for Walesey. Gonna get some roach speed. Start to pump out roaches. More gas is being taken, as you do. It's very concerning that Totoro is just not scouting. Totoro is not going to be any the wiser here. Oh, okay. Now seeing the roaches coming in when they're already across the map is not usually when you want to discover things. But they're just going to go around the bunker. Oh no, this is going into the bunker range. Why not go around the bunker? Just go around. Alright, tank is on the way for Totoro, the safety tank. Safety tank. Sorry, I can only use my right hand right now for technical reasons. So I can't do the safety dance pose. Not under this condition. Ooh, look at that. Look at that spire. Walesey is aspiring to what's the two-base muta. It's two-base muta transitions. The classic two-base roach into two-base muta transition switch thingy. It's not a classic because it's kind of weird, but oh yeah, okay. Totoro does scout this. Very nicely done. Wonder if Walesey is just going to go Mio Micah here and just cancel that spire. Alright, Steam is on the way for Totoro. Gonna be fantastic against these Mutalisks. It's just, you know, pure bio with Stim. It's gonna be so good. It is gonna be helpful in locking up drops and stuff, but yeah, I think Totoro is in a pretty decent position here. As long as the push does some damage, as long as the timed Terran push does some damage, they should be fine. It's not perfectly timed with Steam here, but should be okay. At least it should be at least denying that third base. Widow mines are left behind, so if the Mutalisks of Walesey try to go around Totoro and try to do some damage at home, the Widow mines are going to be there to greet them. Oh, Medivac! Oh, half full Medivac gets absolutely destroyed here. I think Totoro wasn't really paying attention to the Medivacs in there. Oh no! I don't want to see that. That was a massacre. Oh boy. And only lost 2 Mutalisks to that. That was definitely worth it. And now Totoro is starting to look like in a bit of a situation. The upgrades are on the way, and there are Widow Mines now, but having not done any damage with this drop and losing all of your army, including the Medivacs, yeah, that's not good. And Walesey is just using this opportunity to drone super hard, getting more gases. She's just going to be able to pump out more Mutalisks. +1 carapace, +1 range is starting for Walesey. So already ahead in terms of upgrades, because Totoro is only getting 1 upgrade at a time. Yeah, Totoro is getting an armory for some reason. Oh, for the Widow Mines. Okay, here we are. Yeah, it's for the Widow Mine invisibility upgrade. Alright, Totoro killing 3 workers in the 3rd base of Walesey. There's a Widow Mine drop here. Nothing too crazy. There's a spore on the way. Should be finished by the time this Widow Mine recharges. Oh, but it's attacking the Medivac! Oh, never mind, it wasn't. Never mind, I got excited. I forgot that the spore can't even attack the Widow Mine. I forgot that the spore was in the spine. Give me a break, they look the same. Oh, another Widow Mine shot did get some damage, but yeah, Walesey is still way ahead in terms of workers. And actually not doubling down on all the Mutalisks. Walesey is just getting a lot of Roaches and Ravagers. I like that.
The Mutalisks have already served their purpose. They're denying drops. They're defending against the small forces of Totoro, of the harassment. But yeah, don't need to spend and waste any more money on them. Just get a gigantic amount of roaches and ravagers. We're just gonna try and get in some more harassment here. Yeah, gonna maybe kill an SCV here and there. Catch an add-on. Is that a Widowmine hiding behind that barracks? I think there's a Widowmine there. But that doesn't matter. Walesey is pushing forward with the roaches and the ravagers. Files are going to do push into the Marines. Going to try and push them out of position, but they're not pushing back. They're actually pushing forward. They're actually dying for that. The Widowmines really haven't been all that helpful. Files are taking them down. And yeah, this fourth base of Totoro is not going to go up. Wait, that's the third base, I believe. The fourth base is somewhere else. This is the third base. It's going to actually be killed here. Very nicely done by Walesey. The fourth base isn't finished quite yet. If Walesey just goes there, can totally deny that. But decided to go back away from the tank. Walesey is sort of circling around there. No? Question mark? No. Yeah. GG's called. Walesey takes the series. Don't let me get my flag. GG! Very nicely done. Victory is achieved. And Walesey will be moving forward to face the current runner-up in the grand finals, which is 11. So we're going to have ourselves a CVZ finals. Yay! All right. We are going to take a short break before this this final match, the grand finals. So we'll take 5 minutes. Take this time to hydrate your hydras, stretch your roaches, drain your disruptors, avoid the void rays, deny the nidus, and such. Well, in the meantime, we'll show you some clips of times gone by. Stick around. Come back in 5 minutes, or I will not forgive you. Hello and welcome back. Hope you enjoyed those clips from times gone by. Especially love the clip that was funny. Yeah, I have no idea which clips were on. Yeah, we are setting up to cast here the final match here for today. It's going to be Walesey versus 11. Going to right on into it. Finally, a ZVZ finals. All right. Welcome everyone to Blackburn LE. We're in the southeast corner of the map. All the way from the lands of the US of A, the 3 times, count them, 3 times, SDO champion of the past, representing Risen from the Ashes. It is a red Zerg. Give it up for 11. He's also been put first. And in the southwest corner of the map, making the debut here today in a tournament, may very well be a Royal Voider here today. Give it up for our blue Zerg, representing the Salt. It's Walesey. Now, 11 does have a 1 point advantage. This is a best of 5 match. 11 is already up by 1 point, being the winner of the upper bracket semifinal. And looks like 11 wants to try and get a quick win here with 8 no thang. That's 8 Zerglings being made right there. Walesey none the wiser. 11 taking the long path I'm going to sneak around the overlords. Walesey did go pull, sorry, hatch first. That pull, yeah, it's quite late there. Okay, I think Walesey got a quick glimpse of that, but that's too late anyway. Because Walesey really can't make anything right now. So it's only 6 Zerglings here, but more are coming on the way. One drone is gonna get killed here. Oh, no, actually one does manage to get away. But 11 starting to munch on that hatchery. The workers are being pulled. Now 11 did the same thing against, what was it? Against EnolaGay, right? I think in one of the games. It wasn't on Blackburn though. It was on a different map. Anyway, this is starting, yeah, it doesn't get cleaned up. 11 didn't quite flirt with that hatchery enough, because the hatchery still stays. And the Zerglings get cleaned out. But kills 4 workers, which puts 11 at equal footing in terms of worker count. Walesey does have get the Zergling speed earlier, having taken gases earlier. So it's up to 11 to survive the retaliation. There's a spine on the way, there are queens here to defend, and Zerglings. So 11 should be okay. Yeah, 11 is actually droning up. Walesey getting a Roach Warren. 11 gonna have to drone up and sort of catch up in tech. Maybe get Zergling speed, maybe get a Roach Warren. Yeah, I know there's no link speed. Yeah, you completely skipped it. Hence why I'm saying, like, 11 kind of needs to stay at home. Yeah, like, we're not forget. I didn't forget to alternate the servers. What I forget is the other important things like maps. That's what I'm forgetting. Alright, there's Zergling speed on the way for 11. Walesey already starting on Roach speed. So the question is, did this do enough damage to Walesey? I don't think it did, to be fair. If 11 killed the hatchery, that would have been fantastic. But since the hatchery survived and 11 lost all of their Zerglings, yeah, I don't know. Walesey is just getting roaches. Plus 1 carapace and plus 1 range attack is already on the way for Walesey. 11 is still working on Zergling speed, getting the Roach Warren, super behind on gas. I don't know. This puts 11 in this defensive position. Also, Walesey is still on 2 bases. I just noticed. So Walesey is going to be in a position to just pump out army and do a lot of damage, especially after getting this scout here, getting a full scout of what 11 has. Walesey should know, yeah, you know what, I can push. You don't have a lot to defend. You've been spending resources on getting bases, while I, who is already technologically ahead, can just pump out army units and absolutely crush you. Angry Duck Lords are the best Duck Lords? Who's the Angry Duck Lord? Is that you, Kuro? Are you the Angry Duck Lord? Sorry, I'm just teasing. Mio calls Light the Duck Lord. Ah, okay. I was not aware of that. The angry Duck Lord. This is what show was that on? Ship in the City. Yeah, Ship in the City. There's it's an animated show from Cartoon Networks from way back in the day. There's a character called the Angry Scientist. He's not a mad scientist, he's an angry scientist. One of my favorite shows. Anyway, Walesey come on in here. doesn't get... this is not a good position to be in. 11 gets us real surround on the edges of Walesey's force, and yeah, kills a lot of horses kind of for free. And this attack gets very easily pushed back, and now 11, with the extra base, is in a position to start droning up real hard, having defended that third, and get an economy booming, while Walesey is still working on that third base. How's the natural hatchery of Walesey in terms of health? It's still low on health, right? Yeah, it's still in the orange. If 11 decides to push in there, this hatchery could go down real quick. So 11 getting more speed, starting on +2 range. So 11 going to be behind in terms of upgrades. Walesey already has a carapace as well. So 11, despite having the double Evo chamber, not actually getting double upgrades. Research going on. And now gets supply blocked as well. What I'm concerned for 11 here is that if 11 gives Walesey enough time, then Walesey is just going to have... going to get back the advantage in this game. Because they have the better tech. 11 not droning up as hard as I was thought that they were going to be. And now Walesey actually has a slightly better economy. I do like the spines here. 11 using the spines to be kind of like a force multiplier. Having that to defend. Walesey circling around, trying to find an angle into that third base. Not quite finding it though. Waiting for +2 and 2 to finish, I suppose. Ooh, nice dodges there with the Overlord. Walesey getting 10 more roaches, setting up a fourth base in the gold base. And this is where it's starting to get scary for 11. When Walesey has the better upgrades and the bigger army. And I'm guessing 11 kind of suspected that this is why 11 is not moving away from the spines and the safety of the defender's advantage. Alright, 11 trying to cut off the movement here of Walesey. Using the bias to push them away. The upgrades are just about to kick in for all of them, with Walesey having the slight advantage, having +2 carapace and 11 having +1 carapace. In terms of numbers, let's see. They actually have comparable amount of roaches, 44 and 41, and 6 Ravagers to 4 Ravagers. So Walesey slightly better in numbers, but not significantly. Oh, coming in from both sides, going for the gold base. Splitting 11's defenses here, but 11 does have the spines to help defend here. And the western front, or the western corner. Walesey making 12 roaches at a time. 11 adding more spines to defend. I don't know if 11 can actually hold this gold base. What happened? Did the spines move? Where are they? Oh, they were repositioned to the third base. Now 11 starts exploding in terms of roach numbers. And it looks like, yeah, I think defended pretty well. 11 can now retaliate with gigantic numbers. Making more Ravagers there, starting on +2, starting on a Lurker Den as well. So 11 already thinking ahead to the next phase of the game. Walesey so far having no tech beyond roaches. Starting an infestation pit, which is nice. Walesey just has so much more. look at this supply. Look at this supply. Walesey is already maxed out. 11 really needs to be smart about the defense here. Can't really lose anything. Has to have perfect defense. If 11 defends this perfectly, they're in a really good position, but Yeah, now coming in from both sides, Walesey with much higher numbers. 11 eating a few more bios here. Now 11 retreating to the third base, along with the spines. Trying to get surrounds on small numbers of roaches. The gold base is going to go down, the fourth base of 11. This is the target that Walesey was after. And that'll really cripple 11's economy and prevent 11 from reaching that max supply. While Walesey just maxing out on roaches and just banking up resources right now. From now on, it's all bank. Now 11 is adding lurkers to the mix, so that might be the game changer. But Walesey does have detection, and the Ravagers have vials to deal with them. So I don't know. It all depends on Walesey's dealing with the lurkers, and if they even notice them. I mean, if 11 brings the lurkers here just in the mix of the army, and Walesey doesn't notice because of all the rest of the army here. Yeah, I don't think Walesey noticed. Okay, they did notice. They targeted the Ravagers. The Ravagers go down, but Walesey is taking a lot of damage to this army. Gonna have to remake a lot of it, and now they're actually kind of equal in terms of army supply, and 11 can push this away, having not taken that much damage. There is a force next to the gold base, but it's not really. Yeah, it's not really a force. It's overlords. It was one roach. I saw them moving on the minimap and they were moving fast, so I figured, oh, there's roaches. No, it's just speed overlords pretending to be a unit on the map. Yeah, no, there's just one roach there. Yeah, so 11 defending pretty well. Walesey maybe didn't respect the lurkers as much. But you gotta remember, Walesey had a much better economy for the most of the game, and has been able to remake faster. 11 is still on the back foot. Alright, Walesey trying to push in here, trying to come in from both sides, attacking from the other side of the mineral line. Oh, that was that was a Ravager inside the mineral line, and I thought. Turns out to be Walesey's. I thought it was 11's. I don't know how it got there, but it was there. Oh, 11 with a big push out, forward. Doesn't quite bring the lurkers with, though. It does push away Walesey away from that high ground, so that's nice to know that your enemy doesn't have the high ground anymore. They are equal in army supply right now. Walesey circling around, trying to get into that third base. 11th army is not in position. There are some Zerglings here to buy some time. And there's a spine here. But, yeah. 11 just in time to defend this, pushes it away. And again, Walesey ahead in army supply. Almost maxed out. Getting Hydralisks of their own. With a +1 range. Well, not +1 range, but range upgrade is what I meant. Oh, it should be noted, like, Walesey didn't get Zergling speed. Skipped it entirely. Wait, is that what you meant, Group? When you said that they skipped Zergling speed? I thought we were talking about 11. Never mind. I'm just realizing something that was said like 10 minutes ago. Alright, so Walesey taking care of that 5th base of 11 while at the same time going into the 3rd base. 11 gonna have to split the forces here. I don't know if... Yeah, no, 11 is just trying to get us around, trying to kill the main army of Walesey, but in the meantime, it's gonna be taking damage in the 3rd. The 3rd base goes down for 11. Just trying desperately to kill all of this army, and Walesey will just back away now. The lurkers are finally here to defend, but the base is already dead. Now their roaches are going into the natural base. There are roaches here to defend, though. So this shouldn't be doing too much damage. bringing all of the army back home. Now 11 has the army supply advantage, but yeah, the economy is just heavily in favor of Walesey. Walesey on 5 bases, one of them on gold. 11 on 3 bases, one of them gold. Yeah. 11 pushing across the map. Going to try and leverage the army numbers here to try and get some damage. But hopefully for 11 doesn't fall into a trap here. It'll be lurker versus lurker. Does kill the 5th base, but Walesey still has 4 of them. Okay, 11 pushes forward. Bit of a risky move here. Walesey just finished lurker range upgrade. Surprised 11 didn't get any upgrades for the lurkers. Walesey has both range lurkers and quick dig in, dig out lurkers, whatever you call them. Alright. 11 using the biles to try and get some control of Walesey's army here. Walesey attacking the gold base of 11, actually getting a lot of worker kills there. It's a lurker lurking on the other side of the mineral line. There is another lurker sneaking in around there, trying to get a position. This is a lot of damage, but 11 still has the much massiver army, if you will, and keeps trading pretty well. 11 has to keep on pushing, has to do some damage. Otherwise, Walesey has too much return potential. And 11 is not defending at home at all. Just making roaches and sending them across the map. 11-6 to win the game. Just keep on. He got all the overseers. I was like, he killed all the overseers. I forgot that there's like a billion overlords just flying over the army, just ready to be turned into overseers. Ooh, I like biling the overlords, trying to supply block Walesey, but that's not going to work. Biling the hydralisks, that's a good move though. Trying to bait them into the lurkers. 11 playing a very nice tactical game here. Pushing back and forth with the lurkers and the ravagers. 2 units that I constantly confuse the names of. For some reason, it's the again, ravager, lurker. Alright. 11 still has the higher army number, gets a decent surround here. Walesey running out of units, running out of cash. And it looks like 11 just about makes it, especially with the lurkers digging in here. Going to kill that 3rd base. And 11 now free to just move around here and start doing tremendous amounts of damage. Can't stop, won't stop. Gotta keep on pushing. Yeah, 11 completely ignoring the lurkers in their own base, not even defending against them. This is a complete base trade. 11's entire army versus 1 lurker. I think 11 wins the base trade. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, 11 barely has any workers left. There's like no mining. This is a weird situation. I don't see, the thing is, I don't think 11 even needed to go that all in. Just needed to defend against 1 lurker. But yeah, that doesn't matter. Walesey calls GG. And 11 is now on match point to win another championship, the 4th one. Count them, 4th championship. Let's see what the next map is going to be. Like everyone cheering for the Australians. 11 is like left all alone without any cheering crowd here. Next map is going to be Berlingrad. Oh, the map bingo is really doing badly today, isn't it? So we had We started on West, right? So now we need the Ost server. Okay, see, it's Australia's server is showing me 36 milliseconds. I call BS on that. That's doubt. I doubt that very much. I contest that assertion. I don't think that's real. Alrighty. Race check. EnolaGay. Yesterday. I don't remember the name for that song. The words for that song. I mean, I didn't remember. Group. I did not remember the word for words. I messed up the word words. Words. SMH my head. Just SMH my head. Alright, everyone. Welcome to Berlingrad, otherwise known as Berlingrad, otherwise known as it's a map in the southeast corner of the map. On match point to win this entire tournament. The 3 times, count them 3 times, working on a 4th championships. Champion, 50 times champion. Yeah, I messed that sentence up. Of the past, our red Zerg representing Risen from the Ashes. It is 11. And in the northwest corner of the map, going pool first on the Australian server, all the way from the lands of Australia, representing Salt with a 1. It is our blue Zerg. Give it up to Walesey. Hey, there we go. See, we have some 11 fans in chat. Means horns. Is it means horns or mean horns? That means horns? It means horns? Got horns on your head? I don't have horns. I have fluff on my head. It's not exactly horns. And I'm not mean either. Grumpy, not mean. Anyway, Walesey. Pushing forward with those Zerglings. Oh, and droning up, so it's not going to be some crazy all-in. Just some cheeky early game damage play here. 11 pulling workers to defend against this. Buying some times for the more Zerglings to come out. And the queens. So far, 11 losing a couple of workers. Not the worst. Oh, Walesey bringing on some more Zerglings. There's going to be 8 in total here. Losing 4 drones. Some of the Zerglings of 11 are already being taken down. Oh, it looks like Walesey is actually managing to leverage this into an actual attack. This is doing a tremendous amount of damage. This might be a GG here. The Queen is coming out, but it's going to get immediately surrounded by Zerglings. 11 with the drone dealing bought some time, but yeah, it's 11 dead, not SCVs, drones. 11 does save the Queen, but Walesey is now 19 workers to 11's 9 workers. Yeah, this is tremendous amount of damage. I'm guessing this is what 11 was trying to achieve in the previous game. Walesey now showing 11 just like, this is how you do it. Pretty good start for Walesey. Yeah, 11 really can't make anything. It doesn't have the money for it. Has to make drones just to set up an economy, and Walesey going to transition into roaches, start droning up. yeah, double the worker supply of 11 right now. Yeah. Take your pick. Alright, alright, Mehanshorns. Manshorns. This is how I pronounce Mehanshorns. That's the way I pronounce it. From now on until forever! Or not. I'll probably forget in 5 minutes because my memory is trash. You know? This is the way I roll. What's going on with the exposure? Exposure is freaking out. It's my whiteness destroying the white balance of the camera. That's going to dark, right? Dark. It's a very dynamic production value. Look, this is what I have to entertain myself with while nothing is going on in the game. Looks like 11 is trying to go in for a push here, or at least to see what's what. Walesey has a pretty good wall already set up, so gonna be in a good position to defend here. Ducklings is not going to get in. And 11 still way behind in workers. Barely has any army. Walesey is starting to pump out roaches. Speed is on the way. Yeah, Walesey is just taking their time, trying not to lose the advantage, while 11 is super struggling. And yeah, I just don't see how 11 can win this game. Unless Walesey makes a massive blunder and 11 gets super lucky. But remember, 11 is up 2 in this best of 5 series, so, you know, can definitely afford to take a loss here. Is he pumping out more roaches? They're going to be +1 range. They're going to have speed, +1 carapace. He's already started as well. 11 is also trying to make roaches, but so far behind on the production. Yeah, Walesey is already 19 roaches to 6. It's not it's not a good ratio. And 11 can't even afford to make any spines or get extra queens just because of losing all of that economy early on in the game. 11 has redroned, but yeah, look at that. Spending all that resources having to drone up is worth 50 army supply difference between the two of them. Okay, there are spines being made, but they're not going to be ready in time. Where is he coming in with the big chuds around? GG is called, and Walesey going to put a point on the board. Not going to go down without a fight. Sorry, had to yawn there a little bit. Let's go with Pride. Wait, didn't we have Pride of Altaris? No, that was the previous year's. Pride of Altaris is going to be our next map. Pride of Altaris. So again, we says Game Heart, and we are going back to Western United States. I am not forgetting to alternate. I am an alternator, if you will. Let's see if everybody is prepared. Waiting for Walesey here. Race check. Don't want no TVZ here. Just a ZVZ all the way. Alright. Alright, everybody's ready. Let's get right onto it. Boop, 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 Boop. Boop. Alright. So going back into the Pride of Altaris, which doesn't exist, doesn't happen. Pride of Altaris is dead, it's destroyed. The Zerg destroyed it when they invaded Ire. We all know that. This is a lie. This entire map is fake news. It's Protoss propaganda to make you think that the Pride of Altaris is still okay, still fine. I was like, no, this Pride of Altaris is still fine. It's right here. Here, see, it's right there. It's not. I know the truth. You can't hide the truth away from me. Shake up, sheeple. In the southeast corner of North Pride of Altaris, it is our red Zerg, the 3 times, count them 3 times, possibly 4 times, SDO champion of the past, our red Zerg, up 2-1 in this best of 5 match, representing Risen from the Ashes. Give it up for 11! And in the northwest corner of the map, representing Salt, the land of sodium and Australia. Give it up for our blue Zerg. It is Walesey. Who is not Welsh. They're Australian, as far as we know. Maybe they are Welsh or something. Yeah, people are cheering for the reverse sweep. It's been known to happen, you know, in the best of 5 series at the end of the tournament like this. Yeah, one player is up 2-0, and then kind of the reverse starts happening in one. Once you lose that one final match, there's like then the ball starts rolling the other side, and it's kind of difficult to stop it mentally. Although so far they both seem to be opening up conservatively, nothing crazy. So we might actually have a decent game here, a proper macro game, which is usually where 11 is a little more comfortable in, you know. Definitely known for what's the word I was looking for? For playing it macro is basically what I'm saying. I try to find a nicer way to say it, but words are not my thing apparently. It's just a bit of a crippling thing in a caster. Yeah, I know. I'm realizing that. All right, 11 getting a Baning Nest. Walesey going with a Roach Warren. The 11 Scout the Roach Warren. I don't think they did. No, they did not. So 11 doesn't know about the Roach Warren. Now, Banelings versus Roaches. You know, it's a thing. It's a thing. Banelings basically they just clean the barnacles off of the Roach's carapace. Group is informing that 11 did see the lair. Yeah, but that could mean many things. Ooh, it's a Nidus! Look at the butt! It's a butt! We have a butt! Look at the butt! Look at the butt! Nah, that was unexpected. Surprise, Nidus! I think the wall is not a wall though. Yeah, 11 is going for a Bane bust here, but yeah, the Nidus might hit him. Alright, the Ducklings get in, they surround the Queen goes down. They start munching on these roaches. Banelings roll into the mineral line as a natural. Stress ball Banelings don't do a lot of damage. Only 4 dead drones. Yeah, that is it. It does put Walesey back in terms of worker supply. And 11 did scout the Nidus. Or at least the Nidus butt. Right. Nidus Mouth is going up in 11's base. 11 already setting up defenses against it. But the queens are out, the roaches are coming in. 11 doesn't have much to defend. That was a kill on that spine. 11 gonna need to consolidate all of these Zerglings. Wait for more reinforcements to come in and try and surround these roaches, because 11 just doesn't have enough to defend right now. Trying to cut off the retreat for the roaches between the roaches and the Nidus. It looks like 11 is going to be losing that main base hatchery. Yeah, it's gonna kill the Nidus, but yeah, losing that main base is really painful. That said, Walesey is still on 2 bases, so it's not like Walesey has a huge economical advantage. 11 still has the economical advantage. As long as 11 manages to mount some kind of defense and stick to these 2 bases that they already have, it should be fine. Oh, the army's under position! Walesey coming in with the Nidus. Everything is frozen. Not frozen. Yeah, my graphics card crashed again. Never mind, bro. I'm back. I can see what's happening now. Alright, 11 trying to get us around on the on Walesey's roaches here. No. Come on, crashing again. No. GPU, don't die on me. NVIDIA, please. I think it's not interrupting the cast or the game. Alright. Walesey starting to get low on roaches. 11 bringing in some roaches from behind, having the defender's advantage. But Walesey does have the Nidus, so brings reinforcements from the other side of the map. 11 bringing in the Zerglings. It looks like 11 might be barely having enough here. Yeah, it looks like 11 defends. Now Walesey is still on 2 bases. GG is cold. Where's my flag? GG! Yeah! Woo! Woo! Champions! Yes! 11 gets a 4th championship. A 4th gold medal right here on Sea Duckling Open. Very nicely done. Walesey playing fantastically today. The Australians really came forward today. This is really nice to see. I like seeing all these Australians here. Very much appreciated. They played fantastically well. I was really afraid for 11 here as our reigning champion, or runner-up champion, or our reigning favorite, I should say. But yeah, 11 just about manages to do it. It looked very close. It was very close. Yeah, that was cool. That was a fun tournament. What time is it? It's 3:25, so we've been out for 3.5 hours, about something like that. Yeah. So not a long tournament, not super quick, but yeah, pretty good. So this is what happens when you don't have any Protoss in the tournament. Did you see that? No Protoss means the tournament actually moves forward. No long matches for 5 hours as everyone just tries to outmaneuver a Protoss. Ugh. That's a mage my head. Alright. So that'll be all from us for today. Stick around after the outro because we are going to raid some other StarCraft 2 related channel. I'm going to share the love. Let's see what... where's my calendar? Hold on. Our next cast is going to be on Sunday. We're going to have ESL Open Cup Asia. Tomorrow, tune in to the ESL Australia channel, ESL_Australia. Or AUS ESL? No, it's ESL_AUS, right? I forget the name of that. Yeah, for the ANZ champs. Yeah, ESL_Australia. Our Oreo is going to be playing in the what is it? The playoffs? Is it the playoff? Yeah, the playoffs of the thing, right? Is that what it's called? Or the group? No, not the group stage. Yeah, the playoff stage. Yeah, our Oreo, our very own CranKy Duckling Oreo, is still in the tournament, in the lower bracket. Still has a lifeline there. Might even win the entire tournament. We believe. We definitely believe. And of course, our very own Light VIP is going to be casting it. You know, so yeah, tune into that. So it's a really good cast. I always like watching that on a Saturday. It's fantastic, excellent entertainment, great production value, fantastic hosts. Fluke, it's amazing. Yeah, check that out. Thank you, Krupp. You're of the Wasteland and savior of esports. It is Krupp for joining us today. Come and introduce yourself, so everyone where they can find you. Hi, hi. You can find me on 16 Squad Sanseki, 16 Squad S on Twitter, and then join the Discord and come talk to us. Yeah, yes, that 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 that, that is all. That's all I have to say. Okay, thank you, Kuro. And I am of course still Steelmold. Steel like the metal, mold like the thing you put the metal in so that it retains its shape when it cools down. You can find me on twitch.tv/steelmold. That is twitch.tv/steelmold. Or on Twitter at steel_mold. That is steel_mold. Koro is saying that the impersonation of her was very accurate. Yep. It's like it's like I know you somehow. It's like we've been casting this for what 4 years now. Yeah, we started 2017, right? November, no, October, November. Yeah, 4 years. 4 years we've been doing this. It's great. What else am I forgetting? Oh, I forgot about the Patreon. Speaking about buying time, yeah, if I did !Patreon in chat. If you want to support the CranKy Ducklings and our many endeavors, yeah, !Patreon. Come and support us. If you pledge to support the CranKy Ducklings with $5 or more per month, you will get access to our subscribers only chat in Discord and access to our replay packs. Yeah, so it's really cool. It's really nice. You can come and hang out with us in chat, in sub chat, in voice chat. People are hanging out there right now. Gonna have an after party, I think. Do we have an after? We don't have an SDO after party, but if you subscribe, come to Learning to Swim channel and come and hang out. Got anything better to do? I don't. Anyway, we're gonna rate some other StarCraft 2 related channel. Have a great weekend. We shall see you on Sunday for ESL Open Cup Asia. Take this time in your weekend to practice, work on the game, work on your weaknesses, work on your strengths. Get good and prosper. Goodbye.